Look, we all know the drill. You lose weekends wandering through open houses, jamming blind offers into a bottleneck, and hoping for the best. Usually, you have to choose between overpaying for something completely finished or buying a property that instantly demands $100,000 in immediate renovations. But right now, there is a house sitting off-market that offers a rare middle ground, where the heavy lifting is already completed. This table breaks down the difference. Instead of fighting through traditional MLS bidding wars, you're having a direct conversation with the owner. They actually want you to bring your own appraiser and your own pest inspector. You finalize the transaction at a reputable title company of your choice to keep everything transparent. By bypassing the open market, you stop worrying about outmaneuvering 20 other buyers. You just decide if the property's layout and return on investment actually work for you. To figure that out, we evaluate the property through the lens of CapEx, your capital expenditure. This house isn't a blank canvas for a massive custom project. It is an optimized asset. The seller locked in the costs for most of the major renovations between 2018 and 2022. This introduces the central trade-off. You get a property you can live in on day one, but you relinquish the ability to pick your own systems and finishes from scratch. You have to weigh the exact thousands of dollars and months of time you save against accepting someone else's design choices. Let's check the interior baseline. The core functional spaces of the house were completely overhauled between 2018 and 2019. The kitchen features white shaker cabinets, solid stone countertops, and updated stainless appliances. In that same time frame, the hall bathroom was remodeled, and a highly strategic second bathroom was added right into the laundry room area. The immediate financial benefit is clear. You do not need to float a $50,000 renovation budget just to make the house highly functional. The downside is that you have to accept the existing footprint and the current tile. If you hate the style, you are paying a premium for a recent remodel that you're eventually going to tear out. This interior layout works exclusively for a buyer who prioritizes immediate, frictionless function over launching a custom design project. Moving past the visible updates, the invisible infrastructure is where the risk really drops off. This scorecard tracks major mechanical expenses. In 2021, a 3-zone mini-split heat pump was installed. In 2022, the detached garage received a new roof with extra thick shingles. These recent updates mean manageable utilities and incredibly low near-term repair risks. The catch is that these premium structural upgrades are already priced into the seller's baseline expectation. You can't negotiate a heavy fixer-upper discount on a house with a new roof and new HVAC. You are paying the market premium for established stability to avoid gambling on deferred maintenance. Now let's head outside to evaluate the primary exterior amenity. The swimming pool was entirely resurfaced in 2019, and the pump and filter systems were replaced simultaneously. Having premium backyard leisure ready the day you move in offers immense lifestyle value, particularly when you factor in the night aesthetics. But a pool is still an inherent luxury liability. It requires ongoing chemical balancing, regular time commitments, and higher home insurance costs. Inheriting a turnkey pool is a strategic win, but only if you are fully prepared to absorb that continuous operational overhead. To understand the full spatial context of the property, we have to look at the neighborhood layout and the move-in logistics. It sits on a quiet street with absolutely no through traffic. You're just 1 block from Tierra Market, and the BART station is about a mile away. The transition timeline is highly specific. The house is currently tenanted, but the seller guarantees it will be entirely vacant exactly on September 8th. This leaves zero flexibility on the calendar. You must perfectly synchronize your personal lease end or the sale of your current home with that early September window. The highly convenient location and the firmly locked-in timeline come at the direct cost of scheduling flexibility. This chart maps out exactly who should buy this house. If you are a sweat equity flipper, you belong on the bottom left. This property is a bad fit. The value is baked in. You can't force appreciation without ripping out perfectly good renovations. The ideal buyer sits up here in the top right. We call them the smart optimizer. They value their time. They want predictable structural costs, and they prefer moving straight in over dealing with inevitable contractor delays. If you fit that profile, get your appraiser and your pest inspector lined up, run the numbers, and make a direct offer. You acquire a thoroughly updated asset with a fixed timeline, entirely bypassing the chaos of the open market.